problem deals with a man and wind, right? So there's a man walking due east. Walking due east, towards east. Due east क्या towards east. Due east. මේ පැත්තට යනවා, right? Due east. At a constant speed. Now the speed is not given. At a constant speed, he is walking. Now you know that here they don't tell you the magnitude of walking, right? The magnitude is not there. They are only referring to the direction. Right? And to him, wind appears to blow. Wind appears to blow from a direction alpha north of east. To him. Now let's write down the data. So M stands for man, W stands for wind, E stands for earth. Right? First of all, a man walks. That means velocity of man relative to earth is equal to something. Something we don't know, east. So there's something, let's represent it with U. U කියලා දාගමු. right? U කියලා දාගමු. හරි. තර meters per second කියන ඒවා මෙතනදී දාගෙන අනා ගන්න එපා. සාමාන්‍ය මෙහෙම යනවා. Then the wind appears to blow from a direction alpha north of east. මේ direction එකට යද්දී so wind appears. So wind relative to man. Man ටනේ appears වෙන්නේ. මෙයාට appears වෙනවලු it blows from a direction alpha north of east. So this is north. This is north. Alpha north of east. East වලින් පටන් ගන්නවා. Alpha north of east කිව්වහම east වලින් පටන් ගන්නවා north වලට හැරෙන්නේ. Right? Starting from east, you rotate towards north. Alpha. මෙන්න මෙච්චර. From කිව්වහම මේ direction එක එනවා. Right. So let's write that down. Okay. Alpha. It appears to be. Now here's also they are mentioning only the direction, not the magnitude. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොකද්ද magnitude එක කියලා wind එකේ. So let's call it W1. W1. This is first scenario. This is first scenario. So මේ දෙන්න එකයි. මේ දෙන්න එකයි. Right. ඊළඟට when he walks towards north at the same time. then තව එකක්. මෙයා මුලින් east වලට යද්දි මෙහෙමලු wind එක appears වෙනවලු. then north වලට යද්දි when he walks towards north at the same speed. same speed එකෙන්ම යනවා. තව එකක්. man relative to earth, right? At the same speed, but when it is moving towards north, same speed, u කියලා දාගන්න. මෙයාට එතකොට wind, right? Relative velocity of wind relative to man in that case appears to blow from a direction beta north of east. දැන් එතන beta north of east. तर මෙතනදී එනවා beta north of east මෙන්න එහෙම. तर මෙයාගෙත් value එක අපි දාගමු 2 because they are only mentioning directions. We don't know u, we don't know w1, we don't know u, we don't know w2, but we know the directions. Direction of the man relative to earth, right? In the first scenario it is he is moving towards east, right? Then the wind, it appears to him that the wind is blowing from a direction. So I didn't mention the direction alpha north of east. Right? Then when he is moving, the මුලින්ම මෙයා මේ පැත්තට යනවා. මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක් තියෙන්නේ. මෙහෙන් east මෙයා මෙහෙම යද්දි මෙයාට තේරෙනවා wind එක මේ පැත්තට එනවායි කියලා. right? ඊට පස්සේ මෙයා මේ direction එකට යද්දි එතකොටත් එයාට තේරෙනවා wind එක මේ පැත්තට එනවායි කියලා. හරිද? Now they want us to find the wind, right? If the wind actually blows from a direction theta north of east, if the wind actually blows, so wind එක ඇත්තටම මෙහෙම වෙනවා නම් that means ඇත්තටම relative to earth, right? If the true velocity of the wind, right? If the true direction of the wind relative to earth is from a direction theta north of east ඇත්තම එක මෙහෙමනම් north of east theta, right? North of east theta, they ask us to show that tan theta, මෙන්න මේක පෙන්නන්න තියෙන්නේ, we need to show that right. So we have to show this one. This is what we have to show. Theta means that is the actual direction of the wind with relative to earth, right? Alpha and beta refers to what wind appears to man, right? The direction of the wind, what as it appears to man. ඒක තමයි alpha and beta. දැන් මේව දන්නේ නැහැ. U we don't know, W1 we don't know, W2 we don't know, and the actual velocity of the wind, let's refer to it as W. W කියලා අපි ලියමු actual, අපි මෙතන V කියලා දේවල් ප්‍රශ්න, let's call it V. මෙහෙම ගන්න. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. Then they are not asking us to find U, W1, W2, V. They are not asking us to find any of that. We have to show this one. So when you look at this form equation, you see only angles, right? Tan theta, tan alpha, tan beta. That's what we see. You don't see any velocities, right? Okay. Let's try to. I will show you two methods here. Let me show you the best method first. Now, we are not gonna. I'm not gonna do algebraic method now. Let me show you how to do it with a triangle of velocities, right? So let's draw a triangle. Now, keep in mind, these two are related. These two are related. These two are related. These are two scenarios. So when you draw a vector diagram here, make sure to draw both of them on the same diagram. So ගොඩක් ගණන් වලදී අපි දෙකම එකට කරනවා. දෙකක් හරි ගොඩක් හරි. If there are multiple scenarios, then we draw all of them in the same diagram. එතකොට අපිට වැඩේ ලේසි. හරිද? Right. So first things first, let's write down the relative velocity equation. මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? Right. So when you look at this, I erase that equation. Tan theta equals something කියලා තිබ්බේ. So we'll start with this. Right. So it's always better to start with something fixed, already fixed, that you know for sure. So what is fixed in this case is the true velocity of the wind relative to earth. ඒක අපිට හරියටම sure. So v කියන එක අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. අපි v කියලා magnitude එක ගමු. Right. So in that case, let's have this on the right hand side. මෙයාව right hand side එකේ එන විදිහට ගන්න. Velocity of wind relative to man is equal to velocity of wind relative to earth plus velocity of earth relative to man. Right? Case 1, for case 1, velocity of wind relative to man මෙයාව ගත්තාම මේ direction එකේ W1 alpha. W1 alpha, right? Velocity of W relative to earth, true direction is theta. මේ පැත්තට theta. මෙයා theta තියෙනවා. Right? Then velocity of earth relative to man. You know that in that case, velocity of man relative to earth is given, that is in this direction u, but velocity of earth relative to man should be in the other direction. So the direction should change. U. Okay. It's equation 1. Then the second scenario, velocity of wind relative to man is from a direction beta north of east. We don't know the magnitude of the wind, we only know the direction, right? So magnitude එක අපි මම represent කරනවා W1 W2 වලින්, because this all about wind. මේක තමයි හරි එක. මම මේ දෙන්න W1 W2 කියලා ගන්න. ତර මෙයා මෙහෙමම තමයි V theta, same thing. Then velocity of earth relative to man, in this case velocity of man relative to earth is in this direction, so relative velocity of earth relative to man should be in the other direction. ඔන්න මාක් කරගන්න. Right. ඕක තමයි වෙන්නේ. දැන් මොකද අපි කරන්නේ? Now let's draw the diagram. So first start with this. අපි දන්න එකක් ඒක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒතර අපි එතනින් පටන් ගමු. Right. First let me show you how to draw the diagram. Then after that I'm going to erase all of this and refer to the diagram. Right? Hello. Okay. So this one is fixed for both of them. So let's mark some length V and theta. Right? මෙයාට add වෙන්න ඕන මෙයා first scenario. In this direction u. Some length. So obviously wind, the speed of wind is greater than that of the speed of your walking. So that's why I mentioned this to be very smooth. හරිද? ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ කොහොම වුණා. Then the resultant of these two is this. This is the resultant. Megan, what is this resultant? This resultant is W1 and alpha. මෙතන alpha දාන්න. Next scenario. මේකම තියෙනවා then u downward. මෙතෙන් මෙතෙන්ට එනවා u downward. u. එතන ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්න මෙතන අනිවාර්යෙන් 90 degrees එනවා. මේ same side length එක ගන්න. Right? දැන් මේ දෙන්නගේ resultant එක. What is the resultant of these two? So let me mark u on this side. Resultant of these two is this is W2 and this should be beta. Maybe beta. හරිද? So this is the diagram. Right, this is the diagram. We have theta here, we have beta here, we have alpha. So this part should also be beta. මෙයත් beta වෙනවා. Now I will show you how to use Cot theorem to solve this one. Cot theorem එක ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා. Sides length එක නෙමෙයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ, side length වල ratios. Ratios ගත්තාම සමහරව කැපෙනවා. Right? ඊට පස්සේ angles අතර relationship එකක් තියෙනවා. Right? Cos theorem you have all sides. Sin theorem also sides and angle. Cos theorem sides and angle. In Cot theorem ratios and angle. So ratios ගත්තාම angle විතරක් ඉතුරු වෙන්න probability එක වැඩි. තොර මේ අපි ෆයිනල් එකේ අපිට පෙන්නන්න තියෙන tan theta equals tan alpha 1 plus tan beta divided by 1 plus tan alpha. That's a relationship between angles. So let's try to use Cot theorem and show the answer. Okay. Right. So here we have u, right, and this should be also beta, and this angle should be pi minus beta. This angle should be pi minus beta. Let me focus on this. Right. So now you can see that Cot theorem. Apply Cot theorem. Theorem to PQRS. PQRS. Right? PQRS. PQRS වලට Cot theorem එක ගන්න. So here we have this side. So මේ PQ දන්නවා already known. QR is not known. What is QR? QR එක calculate කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So you know U is there. U වලින්ම මම මේක ලිව්වා නම් ratio එක ගනිද්දි වැඩේ ලේසි. U is there. Beta is there. So this side QR is U cot beta. කොහොමද එන්නේ? Let's show that. මේක මම මුලින්ම පෙන්නලා ඉන්නවා වෙනමම tan beta is tan beta ගත්තොත් ඉස්සරහා u divide by qr. Right? So qr must be u divide by tan beta. 1 over tan beta is cot beta. So u cot beta. ඔන්න ඔහමයි qr ආවේ. හරි. So we know now this side is u cot beta. Then අපිට ලේසි side ratios. Now apply Cot theorem. How do you write Cot theorem? PQ plus QR. මේ දෙන්නගේ ratios වල sum එක. ඒතර අපිට side length එකම ගත්තාම ලේසි. Right? So Cot theorem. Let me remind you of Cot theorem first. Right. So this is Cot theorem. Whenever you have a triangle like this, and this BC side is divided into ratio m and n, and you know this angle, then m plus n cot theta. N plus n cot theta equals n cot b minus m cot c. මේ angle දෙක දන්නවනම් මේ formula එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න. If you know these two angles, then it should be m cot alpha minus n cot beta. So now apply this to this. So what angles do you know? You know alpha, you know theta, you know pi minus beta. මේ angle එක දන්නවා. So මේ දෙන්න දන්න. So we have to use this formula. So let's try that one now. Therefore, u plus u cot beta cot theta. Then may sides වල එකතු වෙනවා. Cot theta must be equal to u cot beta cot alpha. දැන් මේ u cot beta වේ මේ side එක හින්දා minus u into cot pi minus beta. U into cot pi minus beta. Right. So in this case, I can factor out a u, then 1 plus cot beta, 1 plus cot beta, cot theta equal u cot beta cot alpha minus u. This is equal to minus tan beta. I can get rid of u now. That can u ඔක්කොම කැපිලා යනවා. එතන 1 plus cot beta cot theta equal cot beta cot alpha. This is plus tan this should be cot beta. Cot beta. Right. Because cot 180 minus ඒ වගේ function එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ, but becomes negative cot beta. Right. So now take the reciprocal both side. මේ reciprocal එක ගත්තාම 1 over, right, so let me write that one as well. 1 plus cot beta cot theta equal 1 over cot beta. I can factor out cot beta, so cot alpha plus 1. Right, cot alpha plus 1. So 1 over cot theta means tan theta. මට මෙතන 1 plus 1 over tan beta ගන්න පුළුවන්, then 1 plus 1 over tan beta equal මේ side එකේ this should be tan beta. Okay, tan beta divide by 1 plus 1 over tan alpha. 1 plus 1 over tan alpha. Now I can get the common denominator here. If I get the common denominator, this becomes tan beta plus 1 over tan beta. This would be tan alpha plus 1 over tan alpha. Then මේ tan alpha උඩට යනවා. This tan alpha goes to the top. This tan beta also goes to the top. So we have tan beta. Then this part also goes to the top as tan alpha. Then tan beta cancels out, and tan beta plus 1 cross multiplies into this tan beta plus 1. So this is what we need. This is the final answer. So you can see how easy it is to use cot theorem. Cot theorem එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැතුවත් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් by using equations. ඔයගොල්ලන් කලින් මෙතන equations ටික මම ඒක මකලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒක බලලා equations 4ක් ගන්න. equation 4ක් අරගෙන මේක කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර මේක තමයි ලේසිම ක්‍රමේ මේ වගේ ගානකදී. So get used to it, and let's do more examples like this during the live sessions. Okay, thank you.